ONC206 for diffuse midline glioma. Here's a quick summary about the trial. This trial is studying the effects and best dose of ONC206 given alone or with radiation therapy in treating patients with newly diagnosed or recurrent diffuse midline gliomas or other recurrent primary malignant CNS tumors. Here's the timeline for this study. Screening will take approximately 3 weeks to see if you qualify. Timeline for the treatment varies by patient. After you enter the trial, you will be asked to share data with the trial for a period of time. Who is eligible to participate in the trial? To qualify, a few things must be true for you. You must have the following. Arm A, tumor tissue confirmation of DMG is mandatory and pathology must be consistent with a DMG including DMG H3K27M mutant and World Health Organization WHO, grade 3 and 4 H3 wild-type gliomas. Arm D, tumor tissue confirmation is mandatory and pathology must be consistent with recurrent primary malignant CNS tumor. Diagnosis of recurrent ependymoma is allowed. You agree to give tissue samples for research if you have them available. Arm C, patients must have undergone prior focal radiation therapy as part of their initial therapy and should be at least 6 months from prior radiation therapy. Arm C, tumor tissue confirmation of DMG is mandatory and pathology must be consistent with a DMG including DMG H3K27M mutant and WHO grade 3 and 4 H3 wild-type gliomas. Now, let's talk more about the treatment. There are a total of 4 treatment groups, including 4 experimental groups. There are no active control groups in this trial. There is no placebo for this trial. Patients who enter this trial have a 100% chance of receiving the study drug. There are 3 notable highlights for this trial. 1. All individual drugs already approved. Therapies where all constituent drugs have already been approved are likely to have better understood side effect profiles. 2. Approved for 5 other conditions. This treatment demonstrated efficacy for 5 other conditions. 3. No placebo-only group. All patients enrolled in this study will receive some form of active treatment. Where is the study being run? This trial is enrolling patients across 2 locations, including San Francisco, California, and Ann Arbor, Michigan. Discover more information about the trial and apply through our website at www.withpower.com.